Hello, my name is Jane McGinnis, and I've been using Birdfeed smart bird feeders for a little over a year now. And I have the bamboo feeder, a couple of pine feeders that they made, and the original plastic feeders. I live in northern Michigan, and our weather is pretty harsh in the wintertime, and so I just received this new Birdfeed metal feeder. This is the first metal feeder that they've done, and I'm hoping that this will stand up to the winters that we have here in northern Michigan, and I'm anxious to see how that works. So I'm going to open the box, and we're going to take it out and get it all set up. Happy Birdfeed. When you open the box, first thing you're going to see is this QR code on a card. If this is your first Birdfeed feeder, you're going to want to download the Birdfeed app and get it all set up on your phone so that you can pair the camera in the bird feeder with your phone, and that way you can see the photos and the videos and everything will be all set. If you already have other Birdfeed feeders, you probably already have the app, so you just add the device along with the other ones that you've already got there. Makes it a little easier. You don't need to download it again. Okay, so we've got a couple of user manuals. Provides detailed information on setting up your bird feeder. And this is a quick start guide. Pretty simple. Just kind of take it out, plug it in, put your seed in, mount it on the pole or house or wherever you decide you want to put it. Okay. I'm going to turn this on its side so that we can pull it out easier. Okay, that appears to be all pretty well pre-assembled for you. Nothing else in the box here. Plastic off. Okay, this is really a nice size. Very smooth, well-finished metal. Very pretty spring green. That's encouraging. Has a built-in solar panel right into the roof, so no need to attach anything separately. Okay. So here we have a couple of other boxes. This looks like it's the camera, an accessory box. One of the things I've noticed is there are these knobs on the side. Oh, that allows you to bring the perch, adjust it however you want it to accommodate different size birds. Tighten these up again. Nice magnetic lift to the feeder, so you put your seeds in here. Very easy to refill. You can see the cable here that goes to the solar panel and right on down to the charging connection. Okay. Well, that's really pretty straightforward. Not too much else there to do. Okay, let me see what's in here. Okay, these are the accessories. A charging cable for your camera. Some screws to mount the bracket. The actual bracket itself. Birdfeed has a very unique way of mounting these to the back of their cameras. They're very easy to slip on and off. You can see this is goes right into the camera on the back here. If I turn it right way, mounts right in. So you can mount this to your pole or to the tree or however you want to mount it, and then you just slip your feeder on it. Very easy to take it on and off for cleaning or if you want to move the tree somewhere, move it somewhere else. So bird feed gives you several different options for mounting your bird feeder. They give you a nice long strap. So if you want to put it on a tree, you just put the strap through the bracket and ratchet around the tree, nice and tight. You can also mount this directly to the side of a house or a wooden pole or somewhere else that you want to mount it. The way I mount most of mine are with these hose clamps that they give you. And they make it 2 different sizes so you can have different size poles. So you would just put this on through the bracket, tighten it up on your pole, and again, attach it to the back. Very simple. Just make sure this is nice and tight so it doesn't slide down the pole. And that's it as far as accessories go. This obviously is the camera. Be sure you take the film off. You don't want that. So pretty straightforward bird feed camera. Nice green and white to match the green of the new metal feeder. One of the first things you're going to want to do is charge this. So use the cable that it comes with, and I would put it on charge for a good 12 hours or just leave it overnight. And that's what I'm going to do now, is put that on charge. Once it's all charged, we can take it outside. This will go in the back, and then you just mount this right here in the in the feeder. One of the things I've noticed about this feeder is it has, besides the adjustable perch, the bottom part where the seeds are has all these perforations in it, so that when the seed gets down in there, it's going to give drainage so it doesn't get all soaked up with rain or anything like that. So that's a good thing. Okay, nice finish, nice look. I'm going to go ahead now and put this on charge, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how to pair it up with your new feeder and hopefully get it installed. We've got a lot of snow out on the ground still here in northern Michigan, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge to get it mounted on the pole, but I'm going to be doing that later today. Okay, we're back, and now we're going to take this fully charged camera and pair it with my phone and attach it to the feeder and mount it on the pole. Simple process. So if you don't already have the BirdFi app on your phone, then remember you can download it with this QR code or just go to your app store and download that. I already have it on there, so these are my devices that I already have. So what I want to do is hit the plus arrow at the top of this and add a device. This allows you, it gives you some options. If we want to find the bird feed, scan a bird feed to start. So I'm going to scan the bird feed. You need to allow the bird feed access to your camera, and then just hold it up like that. Okay, it saw it. Now what we need to do is press and hold the power button on the camera, which is behind this little door on the back. This is the device. So I'm going to hold that for 3 seconds, and a blue light will light and turn on. There's the blue light. The light is on, so that's the next step. Please enable Bluetooth and grant permission. Bluetooth is on. Next, so it's searching for the device. There it is, the BirdFi metal feeder. Allow while using the app. Remember my password. Light is on. Okay, I heard the chimes. Heard the chimes. I get the QR code. Now I want it to see the...
Connecting to Wi-Fi. Connecting to Wi-Fi. Obtaining IP address. Connecting to Wi-Fi. Connecting to server.
Okay, it looks like we've had success. It's connected to my Wi-Fi. It's connected to my server.
Connected successfully. Enjoy your birding life.
Yeah, did you hear that? Okay. Name your BirdFi feeder. BirdFi. Anyway, so I'm going to call it the BirdFi Feeder Metal, just so I can differentiate it from my others. You can always go back and change the name of it later. Allow location access. We're in Indian River, Sheboygan County. Now, your BirdFi journey starts now. We should be all set up. So here are all of my devices. As you can see, I have a number of different ones. And we should see the other one. There it is. Okay, so we have successfully paired the camera with our phone, with the BirdFi app. Now the next step is to plug in the solar panel. You'll notice on the back of this, there's a little window. So what I usually do is I push this through that little window all the way past the part where the charging thing, plastic, starts. Because you want to make sure that this gets plugged in here really tight, all the way in. So it's clicked in, and then you can close this little window up. Keeps it nice and dry from any moisture or whatever comes in. The camera is plugged into the solar charger, and make sure you rotate this around. The metal part is going to be up. This is going to be down through the bottom here. And then this just slides in. Doesn't screw in, it just snaps into there in place. You can kind of turn it a little bit one way or the other, but that's how it goes in, just like that. And you can see the charging cable is all plugged in. We're all set to go. Okay, that's it. I think we did it. Next step is to fill the feeder up with my bird's favorite seed and get this out on my pole and see what happens next. Okay, we're outside. I've got the feeder all filled with all kinds of goodies for the birds, and I've got the thing mounted on the BirdFi pole. I think I've got it positioned right, but if I need to loosen it and turn it a little bit, I can do that. This is set up so that the solar panel is facing pretty much east and southeast, because that's where our sun hopefully comes from, although we don't get a lot of it. So it just goes right in here like this. There. Okay. It's mounted, it's in place, it's paired. All we have to do now is wait for the birds to discover it. One of the nice things about the BirdFi pole is it gives me other places to hang feeders. So normally what I would do is add some of my other feeders around it to attract the birds, and then they discover this. So I will be doing that, and as soon as we see some birds from the camera, I will share those photos. Thank you.